Oh, good morning, guys. You guys are funny. Good morning, Scott. Hi, Julie. My first and second. Hello, hello, hello. Sorry, I'm a little unruly here this morning. Oh, for those of you just coming to my channel and being here for the first time, hi, I'm Kathy, a Northstar Prepsteader, and I'm coming to you from sunny Minnesota. Look at, we got sunshine today. Whew. And it's about 45 degrees. It's supposed to be in the mid 60s today. So, woohoo, warm, heat wave, heat wave, heat wave. So, how are you guys today? How are you today? My face still looks really sleepy. Oh, I've been up for a while, but it's just one of those days, I guess. Yeah. So, what are you guys up to today? We do have one more person coming in. Yay. Yeah, today I'm just gonna make some almond milk, and because it's something I need for a couple recipes coming up. And you're up to about 300 feet. Yes, oh, that's good. What time does your day start, Scott? Hello, Casey. Welcome. Good morning to you. No worries. I know it's just kind of a break in the middle of the day. So planting herbs, yay. So Julie, are these plants that are already established that you're just putting in your garden then? I finished planting all my herbs yesterday, so they're in my little mini greenhouse. Yeah, the herbs and yucca and some flowers. I did marigolds, the yucca, black-eyed Susans. I think that was it. And then, yeah, a lot of the herbs. Casey. Um, so I have those all set and done, and I planted. This is the first year I'm doing it now. I did a tray of onion seeds. Usually I get the starts. In fact, these are some I had from last year. I don't know that they're any good at all. So I have these little bags. Now it says garlic in here, but I had leftover onion sets from last year that I just stored, and I don't know if they're going to grow anything. They all feel really squishy. Hey, Cecilia, how are you doing? Yeah, none of them feel very, very hard. This one might, but they'd probably end up being rotten in the middle. So, hey, Marcia, how are you? Hi to everyone you might have missed. Yeah, because I think what happened is I bought 2 packs, which would have been like 200 sets last year, and maybe with the intention of trying to grow these through the winter, but I forgot about them, and then I started smelling something in my pantry, and it was like, my hunt brought me to this. So anyway, so hey, Alicia. Oh no, I am so sorry, Alicia. No, she didn't. And I knew that you had a call in yesterday, and I'm sorry I didn't mention it yesterday in on our live here. So, oh, thanks, Patty. No, that's fine. You have a great day too. I'm so sorry, Alicia. And you've been staying home like crazy, so we will be praying for you. Absolutely, absolutely. So, hey, Caitlin, I'm glad you're doing well. I'm glad you're doing well. So, Alicia, I've been thinking about you all last evening and this morning, and so I'm glad that you're here. And so you're being tested. So is that still the 72-hour test then? Or is it longer than that? So, love to you guys. Just take care of yourself and do everything that you need to do, including lots and lots of sleep. We know that Miss Lippy made it through. There's other people that made it through it fine. So you take care of yourself. So I know that I have every confidence that you're going to do well. So that's fine, Caitlin. Go ahead and write to me. You can email me or message me on Facebook, either one. So, all right. Okay, guys, I have one thing. Whenever you make any type of anything with nuts that are raw nuts, you have to make sure that you soak them first. Now, almonds need to be soaked at least 8 to 10 hours. These have been soaking almost 24. I've just had them soaking in water. There's probably maybe 2/3 of a cup of almonds in here. But you can see the water. But let me stir this. And you can see all the yucky, cloudy stuff. The raw nuts have a chemical kind of to them that ends up being really, really hard for your gut. And it ends up being, there's some like carcinogens and stuff like that in there. So anyway, you want to soak them. So let me, oops. Hold on, I'm going to adjust you here. Part of going live and doing this, I can't just stop my camera. So there we go. So anyway, what I'm going to do is strain this, and then we're going to rinse them really well. So they look like this. I'm just going to rinse them in water here. Get all of that stuff that came out of them, that leached out of them really, really well. And then I'm going to put them in here so I can see exactly how many I have. Oh, I've got more than that. I've got almost a cup. Pretty cool. So at this point, what you could do, if you wanted to, you could put them in the oven and roast them, salt them and spread them out on a low oven, and it totally dries them up and then roasts them and everything. So then you can have them for snacking. But today I need some almond milk because I don't do dairy milk. Some things I use coconut milk for a lot of things, but every once in a while I need almond milk. And now when I buy the like a big quart thing or something like that, I don't go through it nearly enough. And I'll use a cup or something, then it goes bad. So your video keeps wanting to stop. Oat milk. No, I've not made oat milk. I haven't had a need for it for anything. So hi, Weedy Garden. Thank you so much. Hey, Dave. So anyway, all right. So strain these. Now, you can do one of two things. You can put them in a blender with water and just blend it up and then run them through like a mesh bag or something. Or you can use I do have a juicer that I got, I don't know, 6 years ago or so. And really specifically for nuts, because this does really, really well. This is a Huron juicer. And so let me see. And I've got, there are two things. One, the juice will come out here, and then the pulp, actually I need to turn this around so you guys can see it better. Juice here, pulp here. And I need to combine these with water as I'm going down. So I've got 1 cup of almonds, and I'll need, you can do either 1 part to 1 part almonds to 3 parts of water, or 4 parts of water, depending on how thick you want your almond milk. So thank you, Green Gables. Hello, how are you? Yes, refresh it if you need to. It is windy here, and I'm not getting any indications that that I'm having trouble, but so hopefully, okay, good, they did the trick. Awesome. Hi, Frugal Frugal. Good morning to you. All right. Oh, I understand. Oh, thank you so much. All right. So the key is to, one of the things I like about this is it's not very noisy, and it runs slow, but expeller presses the almonds. So you want to kind of combine these together as they're coming out. So I'm going to put a few nuts in and some water. So I need some more water here. But you see you're getting all the almond pulp out of there. Put it in a little bit faster. And now I have got, I have to see how much it is. So can we run this backwards for a little bit? Like I said, you can put all this in a blender, but it's just, this separates it out so much. And what's really nice is all this almond pulp I get, I save it. I actually put it in the freezer and bagging it and compiling it, saving it. And at some point I could dehydrate this either in my dehydrator or in the oven, and then put it in a grinder or blender and have almond flour. So not anything going to waste here. And here's my almond milk. Get a fresh spoon here. And then, yeah, it's here. I love these little jars. I get them at Target, but it's, I just pour my almond milk in here. And now I've got it for some recipes. This will probably last up to a week. So I've got a week to use all these. So yeah, you can use it on anything you want. So now it's good that way, but there is a little bit of a grit to it. Put this to the side. So the next step you can take if you want to is put it through, I'm just going to get this wet here. You can put it through a mesh bag here. And so this is, it's made out of organic muslin. Patty, if you don't have, like I said, you can put it all in a blender, just blend it, but you still want to then strain it, because then it's going to have all the pulp particles and everything in here. So now I'm going to put this in here. This is a nut bag, and just let it strain through here. I have made it in the blender too. It's just that it ends up taking longer to strain it through this part. Yeah, I'm gonna rinse this out and use it. So if you're just cooking, it's totally usable as it is right here. But if you want it to drink, because you can see that there's still some gritty particles that come through there. I don't know if that shows up at all. Thank you. Yes, there's very much some sunshine this morning. This is the east side of the house, and I love it. I love being in my kitchen in the morning. In the evening, it's kind of dreary. So you can see it's getting a little harder to squeeze it out just because there's more particles in there, more grit. You can make a bag like this. Just make sure it's like organic muslin. Just a little bit more here. You can see the grit that's like left over on my bottle here. So I'll just rinse that out before I put the strained stuff in. Oh, thanks. Thanks, Dave. Hi, Howie. Oh, thank you, Julie. Appreciate that. Yeah, you guys are filling people in as they're coming in. But look at, see, and then this I'm just going to add to my other pulp and save that. And that'll be part of my my supply of almond pulp that I'm saving to make flour someday. So, all right. So you have to pour all this back in. There you go. So this is a quart bottle, so probably have about, what'd you say, 2/3 of a quart, I guess, something like that. And there is my almond milk. I just put it in the fridge and hang on to it. So this Huron juicer, I know it's a higher end juicer, and I have cheaper low grade ones for quite a few years for fruits and veggies and stuff like that to juice with, but they wouldn't be able to do nuts, so it's kind of dark. Yeah, they wouldn't be able to do any nuts or anything, and I needed something to do this when I went gluten-free because I needed to have all this stuff because I realized that dairy was off the table for me too in the way of milk and stuff. So anyway, it was definitely an investment, but definitely worth it that way. So Alicia, oh, you're so sweet. Thank you so much. Get caught up on these. So the milk will last probably up to a week. So do I think this is how the almond flour that we get in the store is made as a byproduct of almond milk? Could very well be. Sometimes they may just take the almonds themselves and just grind them up, but they still would have to, there would still be oils and juices and different things from the almonds that they would have to kind of separate out and everything. So I don't know if those companies that make almond milk, what they do with their pulp, if they sell it, then maybe they resell it to some of these companies who make almond flour. I don't know. So, oh, Marcia, that's a great idea. Okay. So Fleet Farm. Awesome. There is a difference between raw almonds and the roasted almonds that you get. So raw almonds definitely need to be soaked. Roasted almonds generally are more for cooking and eating, things like that. I mean, you can make the milk out of it too, but Christina, good point. Good point. The nut and water ratio. you'll see different recipes, and it's really according to kind of like how you like it. But yes, there you go, Casey. 1 cup of nuts to 3 or 4 cups of water. Now I did 3 for this. And the name of my machine, it's a Hurum, H-U-R-M, and I was able to get this on sale. So I think they had it for $100 off or something. So it was about $250. But like I said, it was an investment, and I needed something that could easily do all the nuts and a bunch of other things. It does vegetables and juice and fruit as well, but I needed something that would really, really last a long time. Yes, the cup has to be pre-soaked a minimum of 8 to 10 hours. And so you want it to be, let me put you down here a little bit. At least overnight is a good time to do it. Mine actually soaked about 20 hours, but did Scott miss it? Oh, yes, Scott, I got monetized Friday. It came through. So 5 days now. Yep, so fun. Fleet Farm is Midwest only. Okay. Oh, Cecilia, you remember. Thank you. And they do have raw almonds. That is great to know, because it is, otherwise I have to order it online and everything. But, oh, Alicia, no, that's fine. That's fine. Monday was the first time that I went live with being monetized, so that you guys were able to like super chat and stuff. Yes, we did party. We did party. I've already got the orders placed to Nathan, so he has got some business going there, and you guys are just awesome. Appreciate it so much. Oh, Cecilia, great. Thank you. Thank you, guys. Any more questions about the almond milk? Now they're different, and it's according to the recipe too. So you can see now, after I strained it, I don't have the grit that's hanging on the side of the container at all. So I love these little milk bottles. You just stick them in the fridge. So it makes it easy to pour from. Yeah, I got it at Target. I'm sure you could probably find it somewhere else too, but thanks, Eli. Good morning to you. Yes, we had a triple giveaway on Monday night, so that was really pretty cool. So, Eli, you missed the fun. You'll have to go back and look at it. But I made some almond milk here. You might be able to get them on Amazon. I am not sure. I have not looked for them on Amazon, but I have this size, and I have a smaller one. So this one works well when I have leftovers from a can of coconut milk. And then you can see how much almond milk, almost 1 cup of almonds made. So, so anyway, there's my almond milk. So you live in Colorado. Can you order from Fleet Farm? You know, I don't know if they have an online thing. So that would be kind of nice to know and to see. So that is true, Patty. They might. Amazon, Etsy. So it'll be, yeah, try to find those. That would be great. So I love these. They're called, what's the brand? Diametro. Oh no, it's in Spanish. It's Cuatro Stagioni, it looks like. Scott, well, thank you for my almonds. Thank you so much. I know these bottles are so great, and some of you who are in my era of age, you remember when you were growing up. I mean, I lived in a small town, and our milkman actually would come by once or twice a week or something with bottles of milk, or maybe, well, there were 4 kids at that point in time, so maybe he came every day. But we had bottles of milk in the little metal crate and everything with the handle, and he would come by early in the morning, like 4 in the morning or something, and leave them out. Probably not that early in the winter though, because that's a little bit little chilly there. They'd freeze, but anyway. But yeah, I have bottles of milk and they go in there. So this is just kind of nostalgic too in that way. Let me type out the name again. I'm doing it one-handed. There you go. That's what it's named. Here's another name with it. So it looks like they're Italian, actually. Ormlli. So this is possibly another name too. So, Alicia, your parents would know about the milkman. Your mom had that growing up in the country. Oh, yeah. In the 1950s and 60s, milk deliveries of plain milk and on special occasions, chocolate or orange. Yes, Christina, absolutely. Yeah, every once in a while we'd get a bottle of chocolate milk and everything, but not very often because that was more expensive. And then so we were in a small town. When I was 12 years old, we moved out into the country and still had the same milkman, delivery guy, but at this point, milk had gone into the half-gallon cartons. So we'd get, and by then we had 6 kids, and so, getting all into teenagers drinking and everything, and they would deliver like 20 half-gallon cartons of milk once a week. So it was crazy. But we had a separate refrigerator designated just for that. It was pretty funny. I don't remember an orange flavored milk, but I don't know if they delivered orange juice or not, everything, but yeah. Really? Oh, that's so cool, Patty, that it's like going back to that again. That's fun. Delivering milk. Well, yeah, instead of people going to the store and getting milk, are they delivering in glass containers, or are they still like the plastic milk jugs? You had a drive-through dairy store in Boise. Soft serve ice cream cones. Oh, fun. Oh yeah, raw milk. That's probably going to be a while before that goes into that direction there. So they're delivering in glass. Oh, that's so good. That's great. I'm gonna stick you guys back up here so I don't have to be hunkering over. So what else do you guys have going on today? Work. Oh, this makes it a little dark, doesn't it? I can turn it a little bit there. Yeah, lawmakers are definitely so paranoid. Did I order one bottle, or do you have to order certain? These I picked up at Target. I just bought one at a time. So that I would not know about ordering online. So yes, very sunny. Look, the sun coming through. So it's supposed to be mid-60s today and sunny. So hopefully I can get out. I've got a couple-hour online meeting at 1 o'clock, but hopefully I can do that. So you'll be teaching high school English online. I remember where you were from. Christy Betts is from Alabama, but I don't have my list here, so I don't remember where you're from. Oh, they're on Amazon in a group of 12. Oof, okay. I wonder if you just Google these, can you order one from a different company that's directly? So Oh, that's fun, Eli. Oh, that's great. Leapfrog. Oh, trying to get that all done. So, Dave, you're getting ready for your live tonight. Computer building. Oh, wow. Okay. That's awesome. Well, I have one other thing that I need you guys, I need your opinion on, and then we'll go. Let me toss you back over here. Okay, this is my lavender that I started last year, and the reason I wasn't able to plant it outside last year is because it was like this high. But through the winter, it's been growing. Now I need to cut these off. Can you guys see okay? I need to cut these off here, even though they're growing at the ends. But can I cut this off because it's some good healthy growth at the end? Can I cut these off and start them in water? So I'm going to transplant this now to try to get it bigger and ready for outside. It's, yeah, lavender. It smells so good. Making a giveaway video. Yes, Scott, people are getting crazy to get outside, and especially here after being essentially quarantined for the winter. You know, we're stuck inside so much that when it gets to be spring, we're just like, oh, wow, great. Oh, yeah. Just rest and take care of yourself, Alicia. And let's hope that you don't have it. Maybe it's just something else. I can propagate the cuttings. Okay, Patty, I knew that you would be one who would know. Do them in soil? Okay, not even trying to start them in water then. All right. Thanks, Scott, so much. Really appreciate it. And thank you for the super chat. It's awesome. Try some in water too. If I have a rooting hormone, it's easiest. Willow water. Okay. Do I have a willow tree around here? I don't think I do. I'd have to go out in the woods and look for one. No, no worries. This is your this is your domain. You know how to do all this. So into very light soil. Hi, Ray. Thanks for being here. Oh, Scott usually likes to hog the chat, so don't worry about that. All right, so that'll take me a little bit of while, but the rest of it is looking pretty healthy. So it's time for me to transplant it, and that's the next thing I have going on today. But I just wanted to show you how easy it is to make some almond milk. And like I said, you can just stick all that in a blender too. You would just have to, because all the pulp would be in there, it takes a little bit longer to squeeze it through the bag. You probably have to do it a couple times just to get it nice and grit-free, I guess you could say. Rooting hormones. The hormone. Julie, you went and got apple cuttings from an old homestead yesterday and used rooting hormone, put them in soil. Oh, neat. Yeah, I'll have to look around and see if I can find any. I bet Fleet Farm would probably have some. Yeah, in fact, Fleet Farm, I should really order some almonds because this was the last of the almonds that I have. Didn't realize it was so low on that. I'm good on cashews, I'm good on pecans, but didn't realize I was that low on almonds. I'm also going to check in to see if I can freeze some of the almond milk, if it will still be good or not. I don't know, but stinker. Oh, peach cuttings. Pro tip: heat underneath will hasten the rooting. Oh, you guys, I have to wake up yet here. Yes, these were started from seed, and so that's why they took so long. I started it at the same time as all my other herbs like a year ago, and I started 6 plants, and this was the only one that took. And so I've just been keeping it growing throughout the winter in in a sunny window and stuff. But and you can see how, I mean, these were the things that went out, but now it's starting to fill out right here, which I'm really glad for. So I need to put it in a bigger pot. Patty, another question. Would it be ready to go outside, or would it go into total shock and die, or should I keep it inside? Thank you, Hidden Pines. New subscriber, thank you so much for coming. I really appreciate that. Thanks for the super chat. Or should I keep it inside for another year till it gets really established in a bigger pot and then put it out? Because, and also, will it make it through the winter here? I guess is my big thing too. I just want to make sure I know that. Yeah, weedy garden. I'm sure you could probably do that. You'd have to ask the tinker's wife. She's the pro on herbs. And my gardener had an excellent video covering heat mats. Yes, he did. Freezing raw milk does shorten its shelf life, meaning it turns into buttermilk faster than non-frozen raw milk. Now, is that that would be regular cow's milk, though, right? Because this is almond milk. So I've never frozen almond milk before, but I also don't know if I'm going to use all this in the next week. So I'll have to see. Maybe I'll have to do some baking, I guess. Take it out for a little sun, keep it inside most of the time. Okay. Oh, peach and apricot trees. Oh, nice. Harden it off first, as long as it isn't freezing. It would be better outside after this. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I'm in zone 3. So baby it as long as I can. Okay. All right. Well, good to know. All right, guys. Well, that's my video for today. My little chat through isolation. And I thank you guys so much for coming, for sharing this time with me. I know we've gone a little bit longer than 20 to 30 minutes here, but you guys are just so wonderful, full of information and things that I learned. And hope you learned something today about making your own almond milk. So, oh, Eli, that's awesome. I love peaches. I love peaches, but every time I buy them here, they're just, I don't know. It's like the first time you purchase them, they're fine, but then they're not any good anymore. But Stark Brothers, okay, thanks. All right, God bless Eli. God bless everybody, and thanks for coming. Love you all, and take care, and God bless. And always have hope. All right, bye.